Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm gonna click into continue before I have to watch this opening cutscene for the 30th time. Hi, how are y'all? Viv, Ryan, hello. Ignore all of the other saves with all these other people that you've never seen before. Don't worry about it. Sad Stardust 1 up there. I've been forgetting to get them. Super sad. Hey, Sunbro, how you doing? Sokasa, hello. Let me actually see, Sokasa. I have a quail egg left, and I want to see if Mort wants it. And also, this this menu screen music is kind of bopping, actually. So let me see if I can give Mort that quail egg. How are y'all doing? What are you up to today? It's almost the weekend. Any plans? Okay, I'm back. Ugh. Eventually, probably, Mort will want his egg. Thank you for the treat, Sokasa. Oh, here he comes. Morty! Get it, buddy? Good job, Mort. Now what? There you go. Good job. Alright, so we made it to Indle's Castle, which actually, you know, I should have loaded in there because Indle's Castle music. Come on. This is just like Last Guardian. Yeah, we get Indle's Castle music. Okay, so we're here. Last time we met Lavit Slambert, Knight of Basil, and he's like, you should totally come to... I'm not gonna actually walk over here because we're already there. I know exactly where to go. He's like, you should come to the palace with me to see King Albert, because King Albert has like an advisor guy named Minister Noyce that might be able to tell you about the Black Monster, which is the whole thing that your quest is about. Oof, I splashed myself in the face with Gatorade. So we came to Indle's Castle because Lavitz needed to come back so that he could be like, hey, King Albert, there's a giant-ass dragon on the way that's probably bad for the war. So we're gonna go talk to King Albert. Meanwhile, I guess just, like, don't forget that some important things happened last time. Like, Shanna got captured, and she got rescued by us. And the guy in the hood was like, oh, everything is going according to plan. I am the bad guy. And we fought the snake in the cave, and then Shanna just like vaporized it out of nowhere, and nobody knows why that happened. Yeah, all that. What color Gatorade do you have? I have white Gatorade. It is called, why does it not say what it's called? I thought it was called like Glacier Cherry. Oh yeah, it is. Glacier Cherry. Ryan, get out. Get out. Hey, blue Gatorade though, you're right. Blue Gatorade is really good. And it's sitting next to Husbando's blue Gatorade, which I could have just drank. Was that good, Morty? Good job, Morty. Okay, so we're here, King Albert. If you notice, to the left of King Albert is Minister Noyce, the guy that we're gonna... His name is Noish. I mean, it's not, though. We're gonna talk to him about the black monster in a little bit. And to the right is this spooky-looking guy in a black cape. So here's Lavitz. I'm the head of the first knighthood, Lavitz Slambert. Best name ever. I'm back from the field. Oh, Lavitz, I was feeling uneasy because I heard you were missing. Oh, please make yourself comfortable, everyone. Albert's the best. Albert's like my favorite character. Your Majesty, it's more than I deserve. Minister Noyce! It was true, His Majesty was so dismayed that he couldn't see to his affairs of state. Oh, Noyce, please don't tease me. Lavitz is a friend from my childhood, as well as a master of martial arts. Cool? A bit weird. Anyway, where have you been? Morty, I think you got it all, honey. Is it a little slippery? After my first knighthood was wiped out, I was captured by Sandora and held against my will in Helena prison. In Helena, however, thanks to the act of this young man, I managed to break out. Let me introduce these people to you, Dart and Shanna. They're from Salice, that town that got absolutely wrecked. Remember that one? I thank you for saving Lavitz. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. In gratitude for this, tell me if you need anything. Conveniently. I have a favor to ask, Dart says. Is it possible to take care of Shanna in this castle? She's like, what? Rightfully so. It seems Imperial Sandora attacked Salice to take Shanna away, so they could go after Shanna anytime. And when I think of it, is that the reason you brought me here? The writing. Oh god, this is such a good game. I can walk next to Dart. I've been working towards that. There's nothing we can do about the time we were apart, but I want to be with you forever. Unfortunately, you can't leave her here. Imperial Sandora obtained the force called the Dragon and went on the offensive. We're holding the battle line in Hoax. I think it's supposed to be Hoax. But if the dragon can fly at low altitudes and directly attack the castle, we can't defend it, even with the high ramparts. There's no place safe in Serdio now. Oh, Mighty, bless you. Eat a little slower, Mort. Besides, you do know how she feels about you, don't you? Shanna, it may be even more dangerous from now on. I don't mind as long as I can be with you, Dart. Well, I take back the request, but one more thing. You're just meeting like the king of this country and you're like, okay, by the way, here's 30 things you can do for me. One more thing. I'd like to ask a question to Minister Noyce. Ask me anything, son. I don't know why I think he's old. I guess we know that he's old because you hear him talk in a second. My head is filled with all the legends and history of the continent of Endinus. Are you ready for like the first in-game cutscene, by the way, because his voice is actually kind of epic. I was on a journey to pursue the Black Monster. Oh, the Black Monster. The monster that attacked me 18 years ago. I swear to God, I'm not trying to do voices, I'm just being goofy. The only thing I know is that he deprived me of my parents and my hometown. You were a victim of the devil. I want to hear everything. Please tell me about it. There's hardly any information left. Everything that was related to him was reduced to ashes. The only thing I know is the Black Monster is called the devil that disobeyed the Great Existence, and it's also known for devouring the god. Devouring the god? Backwards quotation marks. Yes, and surprisingly, it shows up in history beginning 11,000 years ago. 11,000 years ago is the time the Dragon campaign ended. You're exactly right, Your Majesty. Instead, I will tell you the story of the Dragon campaign. The voices are I riot.
As if they were gods, Winglies ruled over all living creatures and used them as slaves. The enslaved suffered a terrible domination and injustice. Their anger turned to a flame of fury. Then a gust of wind blew throughout the lands.
Not
spreading
Santa.
the flame to a blazing fire. The wind was Emperor Diaz. 7 incarnations of dragons served the Emperor. Their bravery inspired people to take up arms. Thus began the Dragon campaign. It was a harsh war. Both people and Winglies suffered countless injuries and fatalities. After a long period of suffering, it was the humans who acquired the future. The age of humans had begun.
Yeah, that's like the entire backing story of this whole game. Just 11,000 years ago, Dragon campaign. Yeah, there are this entire race of people called Winglies, because we couldn't think of anything better, apparently. And the Winglies were fighting against basically everybody. All the other races, including humans. And humans had 7 special warriors called Dragoons, all led by Emperor Diaz, to fight against the Winglies. Dragoons harnessed the power of dragons, obviously. The Dragoons won, they gave the world to the humans, basically, and that was that. The Black Monster appeared after the Dragon campaign. Yes, Dart, thank you for the exposition. Excuse me, sir, it's time for the war meeting. I see. Tell them we'll come soon. Dart, Shanna, this war will be a particularly harsh one for those who no longer have a home to return to. So basically Albert just acknowledges that he knows that Celise was completely torched to the ground, and he's like, meh, sorry about that, I guess. The castle's very quiet now. It's the best place to think about your future. But this is our first time in a castle. I just play this entire game with a smile on my face, I'm sorry. Well, there's a place with a great view next to this room. Go enjoy yourself. The view from the the view from the castle. I see, please excuse me. Yes, Dragoons harness the power of dragons, obviously. Obviously. She's so hasty, please excuse me too. Alright, so this dude... I feel like nobody ever goes over to talk to him. Spooky, spooky dude in a dark cloak. Oh, Stoic Mom! Hello! How are you? Thanks for the raid. What were you up to? Playing, Journey? Or something similar? How are you? Oh, Sancho, hi. Nice to see you. I did see that you asked me if I was streaming soon, Sancho, and we had some technical issues to start with, but... Oh, PS3 Journey. Lovely. I just played something that reminded me of Journey. What was it? Oh, it was called Bound. It's on PlayStation only, but it was basically like artsy, like more vague kind of journey. And instead of a person in like a robe, you're like a ballet dancer, kind of like an alien ballet dancer. It was really cool. Well, thank you, Sancho. I hope that the stream went well. Thank you again for the raid. We are here playing Legend of Dragoon, one of my favorite games of all time. It's a little rough around the edges, PlayStation 1 game with not a very good translation, but I don't know, it's my baby. I love it so much. Also, Mort just had an egg. It's down in the bottom right corner. Mort just had an egg. That's true, Sancho. So we came over and we're talking to this guy in this dark cloak. You're the brave man from Celice, but this is the chamber of His Majesty King Albert. You're not allowed to go in. What, like over here where I just came from? What are you talking about, dude? There's actually a really fun, if you go through the other door over there, there's like a slide that takes you down to the sewers. Please wait until the war meeting's over. You can't fight in here, this is the war room. So Albert told us to go and take a look over the balcony and like contemplate our life while he's having that war meeting. Since we're like 2 orphans now. From here, we can see all of Basil. I know it's Basil, but I just can't help myself. Might we even be able to see Celice? Celice is over the mountain. Besides, we can't see it anyway because we're so far. Are they implying that that mountain is where the cave was with the snake? Because it took us like 2 seconds to walk from there to Bale, where we are. I hope everybody's safe. I'm sure they're okay. That was quick. Yes, they are. According to the brief by my aide, most of the people in the village are safe. I don't know, bro. I started the game there and there was like 1 dude who is still alive, so... Really? I'm relieved to hear that. But it will take time to rebuild the village. Still, good. I can meet everybody again. But we have bad news. Sandora is now readying itself to attack us. They're planning to use the dragon for the offensive on Hoax. It's not hoax. A dragon? If they release that monster in the battle, it'll be total genocide. I'm not sure you know what that word means, Dart. Our role as the knighthood is to stop it. I'm heading to Hoax now. Maintaining the battle line will determine the future of Basil. I have lived only for myself. Yep. I believed it was something I had to complete by myself, even if I had to leave Shanna and the people of the village behind. But when I came back, look at this. I almost lost my hometown again. Levitz, I'm going to Hoax with you. I don't want to see any more senseless bloodshed. What about the Black Monster? We have to end the war first. We specifically, us 3 people. Once Dart makes up his mind, he never changes it. Of course, I'm going too. I cannot stand the war either. Thanks, Shanna. I can fight too. You guys. Everything is determined, and now we have to prepare. Then let's go to Bale. There are item shops, weapon shops in my home. Please meet my mother. She'll be happy because she hasn't had a guest for a while. It's good music, but I'm gonna leave. Because Indel's Castle is better music. I want to talk to Noise real quick. I heard there's somebody manipulating Dole. Who could it be? Wow, way to throw us a bone there, Noise. Dole is the Emperor. He's the... basically... Right, Sergio is like split in 2. Albert rules the Kingdom of Basil, and Dole rules the Kingdom empire, whatever, of Sandora. Why does Dole desire Shanna, even if it means destroying Celise? There are many things strange about it. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's go see Lavitz's mom because she is the most adorable thing ever. But I think preliminary goal today, I actually want to get to Lohan, which is after Hoax, so we'll see. I should, even though I have this modded, I should still pick up not only a weapon, but that Stardust as well. If you want to survive, buy weapons! Nice pitch, bro. Yeah, so I just basically need better weapons so that fights don't last as long. I don't care about... Okay, I kind of care about the Panic Guard a little bit, but it's fine. Morty? Morty, what are you doing? Morty! Please don't tip the camera over. Can you be kind? Mort! Honey! Could you not? Does this one sell the spear for Lavitz? Yeah, I just gave Mort... Oh, this is the item shop. Actually. I just gave Mort all kinds of treats, and look at what he's doing to me. I'm gonna buy one more Angel's Prayer. And to be quite honest, a Spear Frost. Because I know what's coming, and that will be helpful. It's so relaxing to know what's happening in a game. Morty! Well, there went the camera. I'll pick it up in a minute. Mom, I'm home! So, the reason that she says, oh, Lavitz, it's Lavitz, and that's like super weird in English, is because that is how it would be in Japanese. Oh, thank you, Viv! I appreciate you. Thank you for the resub, and thank you for the follow as well. Yeah, thank you. That was kind of you. 6 months as well, so you get a new color dragon. But yeah, in Japanese, which obviously was where this came from, you say, like, hey you, basically, by saying somebody's name. You don't really use the word you a lot, which is why sometimes it seems like they say people's names at a weird time. I was worried because I didn't hear from you for a long time. Sandora's resistance was tougher than I thought, but don't worry, we defeated them. Your late father would be proud to hear that. Lavitz, what about Helena? And Shanna's like, don't mention that to her. What's your problem? Sorry, I don't want her to be worried. I don't know what he's talking about. Well, fine. I'm already happy just having you come home, but... You brought a bride with you, my big baby. Mom, she is not. Oh, don't be shy. What's your name? Shanna. Shanna, my son is a little awkward and stubborn, but he's very sweet-natured. Good luck, Shanna. Do you mean it for real? Dart, don't be so silly. Mom, Shanna's Dart's sweetheart. Oh, please excuse me, but if you don't make it clear, it hurts her. I'll say so from now on. Thanks. Does it mean I'm your girlfriend? I said it because otherwise Lavitz will be in trouble. Please find somebody like her so that I can hold my grandchild in my arms. Pushy! You're not a child anymore. Yeah, I know, I know. And you'll stay here today, honey? Well, I was commanded to defend Hoax, so I have to leave as... Well, I understand. But you can have at least lunch, can't you? It'll be ready soon. I'll give you a hand. Oh, there's no need. But then again, maybe. My pleasure. Well, what can we do till lunch? What are we gonna do? We should practice with our swords. And Dart just whips his sword out in this poor woman's house. Hey! What's wrong? You gonna swing your sword around in my house? What's wrong with that? You have such a big house. It's not right. Just kidding. I heard that. It's all in your head. Why don't we take a nap? What's wrong? Dart, act like a man. Lack of sleep is bad for your skin. Every young lady knows that. Okay, I'll be more serious. I don't know. Nap seems perfectly fine. Show me around your house. This is the first time I've been in such a huge house. There's nothing interesting, but we can at least kill some time. Walk around wherever you like, and I'll tell you about it. So basically, you just walk around and he's like, yeah, my dad died in the war. It was my parents' room. It's been my mom's room since my father passed away in the war. See? But this is the important part. Dog. Why are my animals just knocking things down? This is the library. This is where we keep books. Do you understand, Dart? There are many books on strategy. Are you interested in that, Dart? It's my weak point. What are you doing? Come here. I'll show you my treasure. Treasure? Before we do this, before we find out what Lavitz's treasure is, I'm gonna go flip Mort's cam over again. Because he is a booger. And also pick up what the dog knocked over. Mort had the audacity to hiss at me. How dare I fix his mess? There. Okay. So, here is Lavitz's treasure. Please take a look at it. I see. It's a nice view of Indle's castle from here. This is what I saw every day when I was young. I grew up thinking I'll be an admired knight just like my father, and I'll protect this country. Your dream came true. Yes, but the reality was much harder than I imagined back then. I feel all the more strongly how great my father was. To protect this country, I would tear the flesh from my body. It's the same passion you have towards Shanna. That's weird. Maybe don't have a passion towards somebody that would involve you tearing your flesh from your body. I just can't hold back. Because you know the importance of Shanna's life, you can risk your own. You were not a foolish daredevil when you ventured into Helena. Sergio is covered in war clouds now. You're the only one who can protect Shanna. And I think she can protect herself, misogynist. You know that, don't you? Yeah. The food's ready. Well, the princess needs us. Princess? She's like a baby sister to me. I appreciate that you just said at least they're not leaning on the brother-sister thing anymore. Oh, surprise! As always, your meals are delicious, Mum. That's such a nice thing to hear, but I'll be even happier if you settle down with the bride soon. Dart, Shanna, we need to buy some things before we leave. Let's go. So you can just, like, leave. But... You ready to leave? Yep. Yep, everything is ready. You have the medical herbs? Yeah, I do. Here, it's your favorite jerky. I made too much. Why don't you take some? It's okay, I have enough. How about this? My neighbor said she made too much too. Mom, everything's ready. Oh wait, I forgot something. You give me luck, Mom. You've grown up while you were away. Honey, our son became a great knight. I was gonna leave soon, but I'm a little bit tired. Why don't we stay here for the night? Great. Are the beds ready? Of course, I make your bed every day. I'll be upstairs. Isn't it so cute? And like this. Mom, I actually want to take your jerky with me. I knew it! Come here. They're just adorable. Okay, now we can go. Had to get that, that little bit there. Yeah, Mort's got a badonkadonk in these shots. Oop. Hey, watch yourself. What do you mean? You're the one who bumped into me. Don't make up excuses. Behave like a man. Don't yell. It's true. Can you be quiet? The baby's crying. It's hard to tell, but she has a baby on her back. Oh, sorry. I was too loud. Oh, poor baby. She's scared, isn't she? Well, we gotta go, baby. There's no time to waste. And off she goes. That's Martell. She is the one who will take your Stardust, if we had any. What was that? I don't know. Bye, Martell. We'll see you later. So I gave us stronger weapons except for Lavitz because... Oh, I should have rested at the inn because we're poisoned. Apparently his mom wasn't good enough for curing, but... Everybody has stronger weapons except for Lavitz because you can't get his... I think it's a halberd that is better for him at the moment. You can't get that from stores, so... We'll live with it. Oh, I should have taken the plate out of Mort's enclosure while I was over there. Oh well. So we learned a little bit about the Dragon campaign and the fact that the Black Monster appeared for the first time after the Dragon campaign, while we were talking to Albert and Noise. But we're gonna put our pursuit of the Black Monster on hold to literally help the king of this country end the war. Bye! Which involves going here to Hoax and stopping the dragon before it gets any further into the country. Oh, Temp! Thank you! Upgraded schnackums? Who do you want to get them? Let's go to the HQ first. Kaiser of the 8th Knighthood must be waiting for us. Is this really a town? Yes, Shanna. Okay, to Mort. Let me think. Mort recently, for upgraded schnackos, had snails. So maybe we'll get him some hornworms. We could get him some hornworms. He would probably like hornworms. He loves those things. Also, I think Sumo starts this Sunday. So next week during Sumo, I could probably give him some upgraded schnackums. It looks like a fortress. The war changed it. That's true. Nobody wanted it, but it couldn't be avoided. Let's focus on our defenses now. So basically they're just talking... Whoops, wrong place. They're talking about how this entire city just looks like a fort. Yeah, I don't know where those plates came from. They were husbando's, like, before he met me, and we just still have them. Most of them. Hello, hello! Kaiser, long time no see. Lavitz, welcome. I see your knighthood was... Yeah, it was my mistake. But I won't let the dreams of my company end in death and be in vain. I'll end the war and unify Serdio. I will. We can't stop until we make our dreams come true. Thanks, Kaiser, for those inspiring words. Yeah, now! I brought you two powerful helpers, Dart and Shanna. Less powerful. No offense to Shanna. Okay, yes, offense to Shanna. I don't like Shanna. She's not very powerful. Oh, you're the famous guy who rescued Lavitz. I'm Kaiser, the head of the 8th Knighthood. Nice to meet you. Oh, you're right. I should have had a mods command. That would have been smart. I have infinite health mod. That's all I have. I was thinking about doing infinite EXP instead, but... because then at least I could maybe die. Although I can still die, actually. There are plenty of ways in this game that result in your character dying without actually losing life, so... Could you inform me how we stand now? We're still preparing for the raid of the it should be the Sandoras. What I'm concerned about is the information that they're using a dragon. It's better to fortify here and see how they move rather than attacking a dragon that we don't know anything about. Then it'll be up to how fast we can spot the approach of the enemy. Great, indeed you're right. Dart, Lavitz, why don't you be the guard at night? Having Shanna too is not a good idea. Can you prepare the meals for the knights? Preparing meals? Okay. Dart, you're gonna love it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit concerned. What? Lavitz's mother gave me a nice compliment. I guess it may be edible. I don't like what Lavitz said. I can enjoy and eat any food, just make a lot. I don't like what Dart said so much either. I don't care about the taste, edible is enough. Just salt enough for flavor. Even Mr. Kaiser! Kaiser, why are you stirring things up even more? I thought I was trying to relax her. Now that settles the matter. I want Dart and the others to go look around. The night guards have to know the place. After you look around, come back to me. Stay with me, Lavitz. I want to go over the battle conditions with you. Yeah, Viv, it's literally like a three-way flirt all the time. Shall we? Do I plan on playing through the whole game? Yes, I do. I love this game. I am going to read out loud all 70,000 plus words of this content. I mean, I don't actually have to read it. 98% of the time I remember word for word what they're saying before they say it, so I don't actually have to read it, but sometimes I beat the text box a little bit. Get along with each other. Yeah. Do they want us to look around? We're not gonna look around because I know the place. So we're just going back in. Yeah, Mort will not stay still. Hello. Hello? Did you see enough? I'll take you to the guard position. We're fine now. We've just finished the strategic meeting. Now I'll take you to your position. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Like, just see how far I can get into the script before I make a mistake. Do you know how many times you've played this in full? When I was in high school, I spent some time figuring it out. And at that time, I figured that as close as I could reckon it was about 33. So more now. I want to ask both of you to guard the back gate. It's at the end of the stairs. Okay, well, we're locked up here now until things happen. I'm here to replace you. You can trust us. Yes, sir. Way to go, man. Don't vet these people at all, just for sure. If Sandora attacks, it'll be a night raid. We cannot relax until morning. Rest while it's still light. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this game that just is so relaxing, and I don't know, I just love it. And it has, like, its own fair, like, points that make it a good game. It's not like the worst game that's ever made. It's also not Final Fantasy VII, but... It's strangely quiet tonight. If the dragon comes near, we can easily tell. Why's that? Because it's a dragon, Lavitz. There are those in the forest. Nocturnal owls are hooting, as opposed to the diurnal owls that come out during the day. It's the proof that nobody's in the forest. So, I'm gonna go grab something. Worrying about Shanna? It's not that. Bring me back something. Bring me back a rock or whatever. Doesn't matter. The owls. The enemy's coming. Yep. Apparently very quickly. They did very good at an ambush even though literally everybody was paying attention. Knighthood advance, fortify the gate. Which gate? They're coming from the opposite direction. You take care of the casualties. And then he just like hoovers them up. Yes, sir. Swoop. There he goes. We'll counter him. So we get to fight some Sandora fellows, which technically were the first enemies we fought in the game, but I'm still poisoned. That's the only logical conclusion, Shade. They brought their own owls, specifically for the purpose of deception. Yeah, they got them to hoot to convince people that nobody was there. To convince specifically Dart that they weren't there, because apparently Lavitz has never heard owls before. Kinda want to cure this poison. Don't think I have body purifiers. I've never played a single Metal Gear Solid game. Can you believe that? We've been meaning to play 5, but every time that we get to the point where it's like, hey, what are we gonna play next? We're like, eh, and we always pick something else. Same thing keeps happening with, I can't see over there. I think it's Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, I really want to play that. It's just the thought of entering into another, like, Witcher-sized game is, like, daunting to me. But I'll get to it. Well, yeah. I mean, I've never played Metal Gear Solid, but I'm quite familiar with it. Is this the battle HQ for the front lines? What a weak setup. I'll guard the top. Gotcha. Trust me to handle here. What guts you have coming alone like that. I'm here. I got those guys at the bottom. 1 or 2 doesn't make any difference. Big talkers are usually weak. Yeah, this guy's not weak though. So way to go, Dart. You don't usually die to this guy. You die to the fact that this guy weakens you enough to die to the next guy. Oh! I thought that I missed. I thought that was the first addition mistake that that I made. I will make one at some point. He counterattacks a lot too. I'm surprised he hasn't. One day, I'm gonna make that mistake. What console is it on? Isn't it funny how that happens, that some games just seem like technically amazing even though nothing changed, like hardware wise? Because I often think that about Drakengard, the original Drakengard. It, to me, even now, still looks really good. Okay, based on the attacks that they're doing, it's that one. Thank you for confirming it for me. I already had you figured out, though. Hey, you finally counterattacked. Darn. Foiled again by you wascally children. I almost wonder if we have a collection that we got like off of PlayStation Plus or something at some point that has most of the Metal Gear games. Still not done though. Buddy, did you have to do this right at the end? You're like 1 hit from death. I don't have enough information. Okay, it's the one in the middle. Oh, you're making it hard. Okay, we're gonna try the one in the middle. Yeah, it was. I know you, buddy. I like that when he disappears, you can see the chain that he uses to like flap you during one of his attacks. actually does exist. It's just like under the floor. That's how they hide it. What is that giant? It's Giganto, which is a weird thing to say because that's a race. So, like, the Gigantos are a race of, like, giant people. I heard about it, but he's real. The ones who fought so far were no match for him. Well, he's still not a dragon. Yeah, we get to learn over the course of the game like a total of like 7 or 8 races of I don't want to I mean creatures, yeah, because like dragons and stuff are included. Living beings. Kongol is a badass. He is hard if we didn't have mods on. He hurts a lot. He can hurt both of you at once. So yeah, this was Morty. I'll take you out when we're done, okay? This was one fight that I like didn't want to have to stress about, you know? But we are, in exchange for him being so powerful, we're a lot faster, which is nice. Morty! I will take you out in a little bit. Kongol needs no weapon. Kongol beats you with his hands! And this is even worse. Because now's when he can start doing the double attacks and stuff. Yeah, I was a little torn because on the one hand, like, the combat I love, it's one of the most relaxing parts, but just because I'm the one doing additions. For anybody watching, you know, it's not super interesting. So I wasn't sure whether to turn mods off and just do max EXP so that I still had to actually like do the battle and like try not to die and stuff, or if I should just keep mods on to get the battles done with as fast as possible, right? Because there's really only like a couple bosses on each disc that truly become a problem. So it wouldn't usually be an issue anyway to not play with the HP maxer. Hey Ness, how you doing? Nice to see ya. Lizard spoils. So yeah, I kind of went both ways. I thought it would be fun to show, like, actually doing combat and, like, me having to heal this poison, for example. But at the same time, we can just get the fights over with quickly if I just hammer through. Thanks, enjoy your lurk. He's already had, an egg for the day. So he appreciates every bit of tribute that is given to him. Yeah, see, we're already done. That went literally 2 times as fast as it would have if I didn't have the HP maxer, because we would have had to be healing constantly. I love how the wings sound like doesn't match. Wake up. Dragoon, spirit of the red-eyed dragon. Ta-da! We get the epic music and everything. And Lavitz is like, what the fuck, man? Ah? Question mark? Rest in pieces, buddy. Morty. Honey, what are you doing? What on earth? Hi, we know you. You've been creepily following us around this entire time. Dort, what are you wearing? Hey, Rod Typhoon. Nice. We can switch to something else. These are not humans. Bye. What happened to you? I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. The night of the dragon, the Dragoon was born. You're a wizard, Dort. I'm surprised you didn't die. Giganto, don't die. Giganto will pay you back. Dart? Oh, you're safe. What happened? Seeing her face makes me relieved. You alright? I don't know, does he look alright? What are you to Dart? What did you do to him? Shanna says. I was only... Cut it out, both of you. I should be thanked, so why do I have to be yelled at? Rose is my second favorite character. Have you come too? I'm glad you woke up. Oh yeah, he's fine. Look at him. Also, are these floral pattern comforters in the middle of a military fortress? Please, yes. You are Rose. Nice to see you again. Do you know Dart? I told you I just saved his life. Well, not only once. I want to hear it from Dart's own mouth. You explain. I don't understand. She saved my life. Thanks to Rose, I was able to make it to Celise. Then the person who saved you from the dragon... Yeah, it's her. Talking about being saved, I didn't thank you yet. They're all pink and green camo. That's fair. That super rural, everything has to be pink and green camo thing. My mom is so into that, by the way. She has pink and green camo everything. And a bunch of signs that say, like, real girls drive Jeeps and stuff. That's my mom. I don't need any thanks. I wanted to do it. I see, but why are you here? It's too fishy to be a coincidence. I followed you because I was fascinated by this artifact that you own. The Dragoon spirit of the red-eyed dragon. This light. You deserve to rule dragons. This light shows the true evidence. From the time the Dragoon spirit starts to shine, you have to accept your fate as a Dragoon, just like me. I didn't know there was such power concealed in my father's memento. Because remember, Dart's just been carrying around this random, like, orb that he found after his dad burned to death in meat, and it was the only thing that he found on the ground, and he was like, oh yeah, my dad used to carry this around everywhere he went. I'm gonna keep it because I miss my family. You saved him because you knew it from the beginning. I didn't know it. It was to test to see if he could be a Dragoon. If you couldn't, you would be dead now. Why do you know about such things? You know too much about things nobody could know. It's better than ignorance, isn't it? That's true, but yours is not mere knowledge. It's a story and a legend that's been lost. I heard about it from Minister Noyce. The people who led humans to victory in the Dragon campaign, they were the Dragoons. Yeah, Lavitz, if you heard it from him, that means that other people know about it. It's big brain time in here, buddy. But was that the only reason you protected me? Just because I have a Dragoon spirit? Honestly, I was surprised myself, but now I know why. You guys look like my dear old friends. They lived in the middle of a turbulent generation, yet they were strong enough to grab their own fate. They knew the way to go, the things to do, the enemy to defeat, and the people to protect. I feel the same about you guys, so I couldn't help doing that. Now you understand me? Can I ask you one thing? What are they doing now? Everybody's gone. It's all in the past. I'm sorry. I think I was wrong about you, Rose. It's okay. I'm used to being hated. Yeah, she's that one of the party. I like her a lot. Her outfit is asymmetrical. You say as she has basically booty shorts on one side. Is the head of the knighthood Sir Kaiser in here? The 7th Fort's under strong attack by the Sandoras. The 7th Fort in the marshland is under the fierce attack of the dragon. Due to that, the 10th and 13th knighthoods are almost overwhelmed. Survivors are still responding. Where did it come from? From the forest. Over Volcano Villude. It seems there's a nest there for the dragon. Hey, A-Fan, how you doing? Gigantos and dragons. It's not a fight between humans. If we don't defeat the dragon, we don't have a future. Summon the rest of the knights. We'll assault the dragon's nest. The knighthood has the advantage of numbers, but they're only human. Humans cannot defeat a dragon. If it continues, Basil will be annihilated. We don't know until we try. Do you think a wasted death is honorable or something? I love how he's like, he gets so grumpy. But dragoons can defeat him. Dart, you should understand this. We have a different existence. We're beyond humans. What a way to be elitist. That's right, dragoons. Dragoons, which were said to have governed the dragons, can fight against the dragon. Maybe I can do it now. I felt the power of the dragon in me. I'll do it. I believe in this power. Makes me feel relieved. There's nobody left who can fight in the 8th knighthood. Dart, Rose, it seems you're the only people we can count on. Does he not worry at, like, okay, maybe our little band of people are like, oh yeah, okay, dragoons, you know, mythical warriors or whatever. This Kaiser's just this random dude, and he's like, he's also like, oh yeah, and dragoon, sure. Nobody has a problem with this. Kaiser, your wound is open. I'm alright. Dart, Rose, the kingdom of Basil is finished unless we defeat the dragon, so you can trust me. Because I say you can. I'll fight for you too. I'll go too. It doesn't seem to be enough if it's only Dart and the others. Shanna, you should stay. No, I'm going. I can help the other people too. The green tusked dragon Firebrand, the one we saw at the beginning. The one that looks like a praying mantis. It brings back the fear I felt before. The real fear has not even begun yet. Rose is so edgy 100% of the time, and I am here for it. It's always funny. We should find another game to be in. That would make me so happy. So you can always, you're right, Viv, you can always tell when somebody is going to end up on our team because they have a special outfit. They're just like, it's just like an anime protagonist, right? You can always tell who's going to be the anime protagonist and who's going to be in their friend circle because they have like different colored hair than everybody else. Yeah, Rose used to be my favorite. She was later beaten out by somebody else, but It's a pretty close 1 and 2. We keep Rose on the team for every chance we get, so. Sorry, Shanna. Bye. It was super. What about it? That dart fella. The translation here just gets me. Yesterday, he wore unique armor and defeated Kongol. What he meant was like, oh, he turned into a Dragoon, right? With Dart, Imperial Sandora is not even a match as our enemy. Dart's the messiah of the Kingdom of Basil. Messiah, huh? You cannot be called a real Dragoon getting stunned like that. I'll be here for a while. Go prepare for the departure. So you're meant to, like, talk to her and learn how to be a Dragoon. It's fine, we're not gonna do that. Morty! Look at Morty! Morty, honey. You can come out when I'm done. Good, good. Try, buddy. Scratching? Only those arms were a little bit longer. Yeah, exactly, villain. Because they get, like, a special portrait or something. Like, they aren't just the stereotypical whatever. She's like the idea of girl from someone who's never met one. Oh, I can't argue. Once we leave the town, I'll consider you a mature Dragoon. I won't teach you how to fight anymore. Okay. I got it, Rose. I'm okay. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is get Shanna out of our party. Bye! Which is, you know, kind of not fair, because Shanna, if you work on her, actually can be really good. But... bye-bye. And while we're here, Lavitz can get Rod Typhoon, which is the first edition I'm going to mess up, because Rod Typhoon is awkwardly timed. The reason that we do the random encounters, by the way, I missed, is because I do still want to level up the additions. I'll do most of that off stream. And because the running away in this game is not actually that good. Your success rate isn't that good. So it kind of just becomes more annoying than worth it to try to run away. Miss again. Yeah, Mort's all over the place, Twiz. Also, hi, how you doing? Of all of the characters, Husbando had the hardest time with Rose. Because her attacks are really fast. Like, she takes deliberate pauses between each part of the attack, but the actual, like, move to attack is very fast. And it's easy to mess up a lot of parts of her additions. But she only has, like, 4 additions. We get her ultimate on, like, disc 2 or something. Okay, so remember in town they were like, yo, the 7th fort is under attack. Oh no, I'm sad. I'm not gonna go to the 7th fort because it's literally just an opportunity to level up. Just kidding. I say as I'm going to the 7th fort. I went the wrong way. You're supposed to go over the branches, I think. Yeah, that's the 7th fort. So, we're not gonna go there. They're just gonna have to deal with the dragon on their own. Get on the tree, Dart, please. Look at him, Morty, digging a hole. What a good digger. Good job, buddy. Very good. Aha! I've still done it, though. I'm a god gamer. Guys, can you stop missing? I have places to be. I should have attacked the... Why can't I remember what he's called? He's not a puck. Well, Mushroom Man. I should have attacked him with Rose, because Rose can kill him in one hit. Myconito. So hey, we're getting SP now, which is the thing. SP is what charges up your Dragoon meter. When you have a full bar of SP, you can turn into a Dragoon for as many rounds as you have bars of SP. But right now we're only allowed to have one. There's like a long animation for turning into a Dragoon and a short one where you just kind of flicker and then you are a Dragoon. So for a little while, I think I'm gonna leave the animations on and then we'll turn them off because they take time. What's wrong, Shanna? I'm fine, my foot was stuck in the mud, that's all. See? Oh no. Did you twist your ankle? It's nothing. You can't stand up, can you? Come on, I'll give you a piggyback ride. But it's embarrassing. What are you talking about? I used to give you piggyback rides when you were little. Remember? And Rose in the front is like, ugh. Uh-huh, thanks. I'm such trouble, aren't I? And so once again, like I said in the last time we did this, this is Shanna's lullaby. It plays talking about their childhood. I don't think so. I guess I should have stayed in Hooks. You serious? No, I guess I had a bit of a weak moment. You know what? I have more confidence now. I can fight to help everybody. I'm not a drag on others, but I still can't fight like Rose. Ain't that the truth? Shanna, you have something only you can do, right? You don't need to pretend to be strong. Besides, you can rely on me more, like in the old days. Dart, is Shanna alright? I'm okay now. So I don't, like, believe in the concept of the friend zone, but that's what it is. Shanna just keeps getting hard friend zoned. The pain is gone. Let's go, everybody. Mort, what a good climber. Look at you, buddy. You're gonna fall. Crocodiles. Morty, you're gonna fall if you're not careful. Yes, I was the same way. Also, these crocodiles are thick. I was the same way in Final Fantasy X. I did not care about Yuna, like, basically at all. I feel kind of bad about it. Because she's not... To me, she's not as insufferable as Shanna. Because Shanna really struggles throughout the game with, like, a victim complex. She's always like, oh, you know, I'm such a drag on everybody. Oh, I'm the worst. And it's like, Shanna, at some point, stop doing that. You know? At least Yuna felt self-empowered, and while she had her doubts, she, like, embraced who she was, right? Okay, we made it. We completely abandoned the 7th fort to its demise. Sorry, sorry. So we have to go over the volcano in order to get to the forest, which is where they said the dragon's nest was. I don't know why they call him the dragon. We know his name, it's Firebrand. What's that? Is that an eruption of the volcano? No, it's not. It's a pixelated-ass bird. That's a Firebird. It's bad timing showing up now. We still have to deal with the dragon. Can we just let it go? It's up to him. The answer, of course, is no. He saw us. Yeah, the JRPG moment when all your friends emerge from you to talk. You know things are going down. Seems we lost him. Good, let's move on. Yeah, definitely lost him after like 2 seconds. Alright, I'll grab this. I don't remember what it is. Hey, Spear Frost. Maybe there was a reason I bought one of those in town. Oh man, where's Davis? I need to find Davis. His music is the best. I know exactly what you mean, Twiz. Even if they just say something really simple, like, you know, I hope that we can do it or something, like everybody is there for you to talk to just for that one hot second. The game is being like, hey, don't forget all these characters that we painstakingly made. And in Final Fantasy 15, it was kind of funny. There was one particular quest, it was completely optional, but it went over like a long period of time and you worked with a lot of people to accomplish it. And by the time you got to the end, there was just like the merchant, his brother, this random fisherman from the docks. There was like 30 people all standing inside this burger place, just waiting to talk to you. And it felt like you were doing something super epic. There's Davis in the background. Also, I will save because we haven't. Yeah, Mort fell down. Mort took a little tumble. Hey, we saved it at 3 hours exactly. What are the odds? That's the one, Viv. Which, by the way, we just used the ring on, and it turned him into, like, a super skinny, like, he just got skinnier and skinnier until he popped. It was fantastic. What is this feeling? It's calling me. So Shanna just pops out. Shanna, where are you going? She pops out, falls down, and then is like, I'm being called somewhere, and just runs away into the middle of a volcano. You were being called by this? I don't know, but when I came here I didn't hear the voice anymore. Is that alive? Looks like a stone statue. Don't go near it. I feel something's wrong. Listen to Shanna. This Virage is still alive. Virage? You don't know about it? Okay, I'll explain. You know about the Dragon campaign, right? The Winglies, can't get over it, were outnumbered, so they used this creature, called Virage, as their trump card in the war. Just as humans used Dragoons, Winglies used Virage. I thought the Dragon campaign was over 11,000 years ago. How can this still be alive? Because it's an RPG and we need to fight things. I would say it's due to a hatred of humans, or a vendetta against us Dragoons. We gotta settle this. Or let's run! Way to go, Dart. Way to be the hero. So we get special music. We actually... This is a very, like, Winglies specific fight music. Anytime we fight anything that has to do with them, it sounds like this. He has laser beams. Also, I like... They don't usually look like this, but the bottom half of his body is, like, super melted. And that's why he looks the way he does. So he's cool, and he can absolutely kill me even though I'm using mods. With his left hand, he can kill me. But I'm just going for his head, because if you kill his head, all of him dies. I will, however, use Dragoon. It's not going to be as good as my additions, but we might as well use it from time to time. So yeah, we get these like longer Dragoon animations. I'll probably eventually turn them off because they just take time. So we get one turn as a Dragoon. Dragoon attacks are really hard. Let's not do that. Flame shot's fine with me. It's gonna basically nuke my MP, but whatever. Because I only have max HP on as far as mods are concerned. SP and MP I kept completely normal, so eventually when we do actually need to be a Dragoon for some fights, I will need to manage MP and everything. Yay, 26. Thanks. On the bright side, that cures my poison. Rose can Dragoon as well. That's fine. We do need them to go Dragoon every now and then because they need to exhaust their SP bar in order to gain SP again in order to like level up. Yeah, and it is kind of nice because all of them have their own different like postures and stuff. Like Rose is kind of sideways and she doesn't flap her wings as hard. I actually quite like Astral Drain. It's pretty cool. It actually does decent damage all the way through to endgame. And it is a healing spell even though she's dark aligned, which is cool. So she hits the enemy and then heals you for a split amount of what she hit for. I like Rose a lot. The game really had to think about who was going next there. Yes. So yeah, like that does 36, which is way more than Flame Shot, but it's fine. What if we did a challenge run? Okay, this actually kind of sounds fun. What if we did a challenge run where I had to get through the game as fast as possible, but I have to do every edition correctly, and if I mess up, we start over. And I also have to equip new editions as soon as we get them, which means I can't just choose double slash forever. Sounds like a bad run. Yeah. Where did Mort go? I've lost my Mort. Is he not gonna do his kill move? Because that would be great. Unless he does it on Lavitz, because then he won't be poisoned anymore. Alrighty. Yeah, imagine being on like the final boss of disc 1, because I couldn't possibly do all 4 discs at once, right? But being at the final boss on a disc and messing up. It's dangerous, let's go back. Come on, Shanna. You alright? So to clarify, Rose is a human. She doesn't have ears. Rose, run. I think she's fine. She probably has it under control. She doesn't have, like, spiky ears. She's just wearing a headpiece. If you see in her character portrait, she just has ears. Rose has legs for years. Not even legs for days or weeks. Years. Hey, Burning Rush. I like Burning Rush. Better than I like Volcano. I was about to get hit in the face with a flying lava fish. Burning Rush. Wow, we did Volcano almost 60 times. Nice. I'm gonna get into a fight if I just stand here and contemplate my life choices. This is just the way back to this item. But... Hey, is anybody there? It's Davis. Did you hear something? Hey, help! Look over there. My man. It's a man. Help me. My foot slipped and I fell. We got you. Isn't this music just like bopping? Thanks, really, I didn't think I would make it. It was really good. Good job, Shanna. Yeah, thanks, I can't thank you enough. Please at least take this. I will. Oh, don't. We can't accept such an expensive item. Yes, you have to. You folks saved my life. I'll feel bad if you folks don't take it. Take it. Once decided... What? I don't get this. Take it. Once decided, it's hard to take back. It's a man thing. Is it, Dart? Or are you just unusual? Well, thank you. Sapphire Pin is actually really good. I'm Davis of Lohan. I was told I could find a burning gem around here, so I came, and look what happened to me. By the way, I'm an antique dealer. If you happen to be in Lohan, why don't you drop by? Later. He's funny. Yeah, I can boost the game audio a smidge. Boop. Let me know if it gets to be too loud now. It's a man thing. How could you understand? I'll never know. I'll never know. Firebird? Shanna, can we go to the exit in an orderly fashion? No, it's in flames. I guess we gotta fight. Yeah, so this is why I bought the Spear Frost. That should really kill him really quickly. Morty! Rose is gonna be the one to do it though, because her additions do not require nearly as much to get to her final. I forgot we were doing Burning Rush and I almost messed up. Spear Frost. Oh, it starts immediately, I forgot. Oh, 212, I can do better. Yeah, 152, that's insanity. That is so much. He's still blue, but barely. Man, when you're trying to do additions like in front of a really bright enemy, it becomes so much harder. Alright, one more. Now, I remember that it starts as soon as I throw it, so... Yeah, 222, much better. But for a speed run, you need to get into the 260s. It's very, very hard. If I ever ran this, I would run it with a turbo controller because you use items almost exclusively in a speed run, and you need to get all of them into the 260s. Oh, my first mistake! More than 3 hours in. The first time I messed up an edition. Well, reset. Back to Celise. I think I have a spark net, so technically I could use that against him. He's already red. He's not even gonna get to do his fireballs, I don't think. Hi, Mort. Morty! Alright, let's leave Morty alone for a minute while he does his business. I appreciate that he waited until I put the camera on him to do that. Thank you, Morty. Okay, yeah. So we made that fight a lot faster. I forgot to put on the sapphire pin. That's alright. It didn't matter for that fight anyway. It was a hot fight. Thanks, Dart. Okay, Rose is the one who gets the sapphire pin, so she accumulates MP when she gets hit, which is very nice. $50 G's! Hey, Davis. Bye, Davis. See you later. So my goal today was basically to get to Lohan. I said earlier, which is after, obviously, OX. We're almost there. Is this a rainbow bird? It's a fire Morty! Little, fire salamander. So yeah, we're almost there. And then I shall depart. I'll have to- oh god. Oof. I'll have to talk to Sancho and see if he's available at all next week to continue Eco. Because hopefully- Foxy! Hey! How you doing? Hopefully my controller comes in on Monday. So we should be able to continue PS2 Eco. How are you, Foxy? Nice to see you. Morty, if you could, like, sit for a little while, that would be great. Foxy, you just missed it. I missed my first edition since starting from the beginning of the game. So sad I messed up on Firebird with Rod Typhoon. Because Firebird's so bright. Guys, don't you feel something? This forest is contaminated by the dragon's poison. I see, that's why the Sandoras don't have a defense in this forest. A normal person cannot be exposed to this poison for a long time. It's a natural defense. Oh my? Question mark? What's wrong? I felt a little bit dizzy, that's all. Lavitz! I guess it's hard for a woman. Bro. Thanks, Rose. Oh, I'm a woman too. You're special. Bro. Special, huh? Fine. I don't capitalize on a woman's frailty anyway. Rose, that's not much better. I don't mean to. I'm okay. See? Rose is fine too. But I'm sorry, I gotta go rest a little. Jana! Ugh. Yeah, Rose just stays. She's like, I don't care. Yeah, it really is, Foxy. It just throws in sexist remarks all the time that, like, don't even try to contribute anything. It gets better. Mostly. You alright? Uh-huh. Don't worry, I don't feel sick anymore. Besides, I think I got used to the air in this place. Then can you go with us? Sure. If I fall down here, there would be no meaning to me coming with you. Yeah, that would be great, Shanna. I don't have you on my team for a reason. Indeed, we can say the war is in our hands because the Kaisers cannot make a move. What do you mean the Kaisers? You treated it like that guy's name was Kaiser. Shanna, please don't leave us like that. We don't know what awaits us. Sorry. Now let's move on. But first... They're playing brother and sister. Yep, they're always like that. First, we gotta go back and look at this jivin' plant. I would pay so much money for a remake of this. And it wouldn't even have to be good. I'm that basic. The plant is blocking the way. We cannot go farther unless we do something about it. Yeah, thanks, Dart. I just wanted you to see the Wiggly Boy. That's all. Get into a fight, yeah. Like, they would have to, even if they just remastered this game instead of remade it. Also, this is a mandrake and a lizard man. They would have to change the dialogue. It's so dated and so bad. And would it even be the same game if it wasn't as bad as it is? You know? Yeah, you could just, I don't know, walk around it. This is like an entire forest. You could probably just go somewhere else. Alas, the JRPG illness of being unable to lift our feet or jump or do anything, really. We are slaves to the path. The soundtrack is so good. Do not, okay? Thank you. He can put up a physical barrier and it's very annoying. Yeah, for their time, I feel like the characters look pretty decent. There are occasional frames where, you know, it seems like one side of their face is melting or something, but those are charming. No, I almost jumped across and that would have been bad. Good, you've come around. Yes, I think I'm fine. Where are we? In the nest of the dragon. Well, at least we don't need to look for Firebrand anymore. What confidence you have. Is that because you're a Dragoon? I guess. Guys, look at this. There's still pure water left in this forest. It's suspended in some kind of weird basin in the sky. At least the entire forest isn't spoiled. Let's go. If we defeat the monster, the forest will be saved. That... I don't know how you know that, but sure. Oh god, I have to remember how to do this. Or is that later? I hope it's later. It's now. Okay. Let's do this the right way. From memory. Big brain time. Ah. So there's a bunch of, again, Twiz, there's some very minor leaves in front of us, and so we can't proceed. So I gotta go touch some plants that make the leaves freak out and then they leave.
Burning rush.
Oh, I should have attacked him first before he did that. Physical attack barrier. Gotta touch grass. The additions, honestly, would probably be pretty fun on a touchscreen, right? Whoa, he counterattacked! That's like the worst place to counterattack. You have almost no time. Buddy. Yeah, 0 damage. Put up a magical barrier. He has both.
Burning rush.
Okay. It's gone as soon as he attacks, so. Not like he couldn't just put it up again, but... But yeah, I feel like this actually would be pretty decent on a touchscreen, right? Yeah, free SP. You just grind SP on his physical attack barrier.
Burning rush.
Okay, I'm just trying to get to Lohan. That's where we're gonna stop for today. Oh, I was so close to making it up there. Okay, we go. We do this just because... What's going on? I touch this, things fall. I got it. When it's touched, it reacts with that. Thanks, a spirit potion that I'll never use. Ayo, I remembered how to do it. Is there another one up there? Go, 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 go! Oh, there is! I thought there was, but I didn't want to believe it. Yeah, it has the people die when they are killed vibes. Very much. Okay, I think it's this way. We'll pop out the top, we go up. Let me show you what running away looks like. We'll see if we get it on the first try. I feel like fleeing is really just not good. And we made it. Alright. Alright, make it through. Make it through. Oh, that wasn't the right one at all. Oh no, I'm done for now. Oh, it's down below. Just kidding. Dart, move. We don't need to get any more encounters than normal. We go through here, it takes us to the loop, we go to the loop, we go up top. We pop through the top, we come around, we go up. That's the answer. No, no, Dart. That's... I'm not walking the way to that chest. We're stuck here forever. This, you bingus. Alright, cool. Now we can make it through. And get to the top. I almost did it first try. That's the wrong one. That's not the right one. Huh. Is Dart Dingus or a Dongus? He's probably a Dongus because we call him Dort. So, just to be consistent. Am I going the right way? I've forgotten. I'm not fighting these guys because, Because we miss a lot. Okay. This way, right? Am I wrong? No, I'm right. Okay. Should have trusted my instincts the whole time. Who's this? Is that you, Lavitz? So ironic to find you venturing here. Graham. Do you know him? Well, he knows his name, Dart. What do you think? I will never forget him. He used to be the head of the second knighthood of Basil. Graham. The man who used to be my father's best man at his wedding. Welcome, Lavitz. You've become a knight, fulfilling the wishes of your late father, Serby. I might not be wrong. Don't you ever mention my father's name. Are you still carrying that grudge after more than a dozen years for my betrayal of your father? Well, thanks for just admitting it. That's not all. You betrayed King Albert. You betrayed every single person I know. I like that he says that. Is that the wrath of a patriotic knight or a man full of vengeance? Both. I now get to avenge my father who trusted you and died in vain. Did he die in vain if you became a knight and everything because of it? Get revenge, huh? Try. See if you can truly best me in my newly obtained power. Oh, it's the twist! Emerge! The power of the dragon! Haha! He's a dragoon. Who could have known? It shouldn't be a surprise. Only the dragoons can manipulate dragons. Behind the dragon, there should be. Or behind the dragoon, there should be a dragon. Hi, praying mantis buddy. This is the power I obtained. Obtaining that power is not an easy matter. Where did you get the dragoon spirit? I'm amazed there's someone in Basil who knows about this. Fine, you too will know before you die. Now it's time for the villain monologue, the standard next step in a combat encounter. His Majesty Dole got all his power and intelligence from Emperor Diaz. Is this some kind of dream? Emperor Diaz died 11,000 years ago with the name of the Holy Imperial Gloriano, which is the you know, empire at the time of the Dragon campaign. If this is a dream, how can you explain what you're about to see? I'd give you a chance to avenge your father, if you have the courage to fight against the legendary Dragoon. Talking is a free action. Yeah, that thing... Firebrand is such a babe. He's like the weirdest thing. Yeah, the dragons in this game, you will see, what, one dragon that looks like a dragon, sort of. Michael kind of counts, but... Okay, so you do just have to fight both of them, but Graham's attacks take longer, so... We are going for him first. Like, I think that big floppy bit at the bottom of Firebrand's face is his bottom jaw, and he just has like a wildly incorrectly sized jaw. But it might also be like a proboscis or something. I like that you kind of can't tell. That's part of the charm of games from this era, right? There's like just enough fudging of the details that there's actually room for interpretation of what you're looking at. So, I mean, Graham and Firebrand have some cool attacks. Maybe I should use my... Pretty sure I have a burnout that would do more damage, probably than Dart, because Burning Rush is not a very powerful attack. It's mostly for SP. Yeah, I think it's just his Manchi mouth. just get a little... What's this called? Downburst? No, downburst is the one that you don't mash. He be scooping. He be munching. He also be doing whatever that is. It's a stun. And I was going to use dart for items, but...
Whip smack.
Like, I could just Cure Dart stun. I have a body purifier, but I can also just wait for him to get hit again and then he's fine. Lavis doesn't do that much damage either. Somebody hit Dart! Graham's already yellow? Bro, power the Dragoon my ass. Thank you. I was like, wait, what? Graham doesn't have an insta-kill, I don't think. Oh, Dart was gonna use, Ooh, Pellet would be good though, but I only have one and I kinda wanna use it on Firebrand. Items are just so OP. 220. That's fine. It was double what Dart was gonna do.
Whip smack.
Oh, Rose. I don't want Rose down. She's like our powerhouse. I feel like Lavitz can't be the one throwing items because this is like his vengeance fight and that somehow feels unfair. You please attack Shanna. Remove Shanna from my life. I can't remember what this attack is called when we get to use it. Can't think of anything but downburst, so I can't think of the spinny circles one, and I can't think of that one.
Burning rush.
Yeah, Shanna is actually really good. I believe the speed run is white, red, purple for your characters. Like the ideal route, right? And you just use a ton of items all the time. But they mash without turbo. They mash at like 260 or something. It's just so much. The highest Graham's done. The highest I can get is about 240 with the way that I mash.
Yes. Burning rush.
Yeah, numbers definitely feel better later. Yeah, Rose can attack, that's fine.
Whip smack.
Yeah, I don't know, Foxy, because that's the thing. Also, give me just a second to not talk while I do pellet. Yeah, like 224 is pretty decent these days, but I don't know how they do it because none of them, I don't think, ever show their controller. And there was a very brief time in the speed run where somebody was like doubted for how they could mash, and it was like, well, are you using a turbo controller? You need to prove it to us. But I've never seen really anybody doing Legend of Dragoon mash to know how they do it. So I don't know if they just do the thing with like the pen, you know? Some people do like alternate finger mashing or whatever. Yeah, Dart, you can stay down, that's fine, whatever. Oopsie. I just kind of wasn't paying attention for a second. It's only ever Lavitz so far that we've messed up. To be fair, Burning Rush is not very hard. And Double Slash is Rose's starting edition, so... Dart, sit down, please.
Whip smack.
I could be using Dragoon, but quite honestly, it's not going to be as powerful as what we're doing. Poison! That's fine. Still in yellow, huh? Well, Rose can attack. If Dart ever gets up again, he can use another burnout. It's got a short loop, Cheville, for sure. There's a much cooler battle theme, that'll get Dart up, that plays during some particularly epic battles, which is kind of nice.
Whip smack.
This is my last damage item, maybe I should buy more. Oh, I just won a 230. Hey, we did it. So those yellow numbers, Sakasa, were damaged, but if you're talking about the numbers that sometimes pop across the bottom of the screen when Dart or Rose attack, those are... Hey, a downburst. Those are SP that let me turn into a Dragoon once I collect enough. I've had enough for that entire fight, so... You have Survey's strength. My efforts were to no avail. I even used Betrayal to obtain this power. Did you forget Graham existed because we were only fighting Fairburn for a while? Let me know what you find, Foxy. I still don't understand. Why did you betray my father? You were not like this. Oh, I love additions. It's one of my favorite parts of the game. Nobody could be stronger than your father. That was the only thing I could never conquer. I had admiration for him, as a mate and as a friend. But time goes by, and it turned into this feeling. This fear from realizing the limits of your ability. This fear that goes nowhere. The only thing you can do is curse yourself for weakness. Oh, my HP didn't go down, Sakasa, because I'm playing modded, so that my HP can't go down, because I don't want to think about, like, actually having to heal myself in fights. It's supposed to go down. But you couldn't overcome your fear by defecting to Dole. You needed to overcome my father. There was an alternative. If only I could obtain a new power, I could be equal to or surpass him. That was the Dragoon spirit I got from His Majesty Dole. Lavitz, live strong. Now I can go to be with Survey. And then he goes, bleh. He's lucky to be dead now. Greed for power eventually conquers you. Unleashed power generates only sorrow. He should have known that. He was lucky to die now and avoid even more sorrow. What's this? What do you think it is, Lavitz? You have a special outfit. Such a coincidence, it can't be. Or is this fate? Maybe you too. Dart's right. The Dragoon spirit of the Jade Dragon recognized you as the next master, because you were the only one in this room with green clothes. I'm a Dragoon? I deserve to rule dragons? Not only do you deserve, but you have an obligation to accept your fate as a Dragoon, don't you? It's what Graham left for me. I understand. I accept it. The fate of a Dragoon. I'll use this power for justice. Like Dart and Rose. Do they actually do something really cool, Foxy? Use for justice. So we got the Dragoon Spirit. Yay. Good for you, Lavitz. Jana. I can't breathe. Too much poison? We can't make it over Villiard carrying Shanna. We have to go to Lohan. The commercial town Lohan. Yep, that's it. I heard there's a great doctor there. Thanks, Foxy. I only had the first, like, minute? Okay. Maybe I can work it in next week or something. Do massive damage. Okay, we made it. I just wanted to get to Lohan. I mean, we'll go to the doctor, but I mean, actually, I don't think we have a choice, so. What a crowd, and we're in the middle of a war. It's true, if I were fine, it would be fun. You'll get well soon. Thanks, Foxy. Appreciate it. I couldn't believe it was dragon's poison until I saw it with my own eyes. I've never seen such symptoms. There's nothing wrong with the body, at least that's how it seems, but her consciousness is closed inward after she arrived here. It seems the mind is poisoned, not the body. I don't think the clinic can help her. I'm sorry, but in this condition it could be a week if she's lucky. Can't you do something? I'll do everything I can. What was such a cute girl doing with a legendary monster, you creep? She fought against it to save the country. Think hard, is there anything you can do? Hold on. I wasn't thinking hard enough. We can get some Dragoni plants, she may survive. Really? I read it in a secret heirloom book. The problem is, as with dragons, Dragoni plant exists only in legend. I can't say for sure if it really exists. Even so, we can't wait like this doing nothing. Let's go look for Dragoni plant on our own. We at least might be able to find something in this town. Lohan is a commercial town where everybody's welcome. There should be some information here. Although it's temporary, I'll try to stanch the poisoning. I'm not called the best doctor in Serdio for nothing. I'll rise to the occasion. Alright, I'm gonna pop up here, actually. So yeah, Shanna's poison. We gotta find some special plants. I just wanted to save. There was a save point here. So we made it. I've collected 2 whole Stardusts. I meant to get them all, but I forgot. Pay no attention to these other saves that show other people. Don't worry about it. Not important at all. So I think I want to say we can make it to the end of Disc 1 next week, but that might be like a smidge too far. I'll have to see how we're feeling next week. Yeah, I am gonna cure them. That's another reason that I went to this save point instead of a different one, is because we're in a clinic. So yeah, the menu music is one of my favorites. Menu music, Indal's Castle, and the epilogue music are like my favorite. But yeah, I hope that this was fun. I know that it can be a little bit to just kind of watch me fight things when I can't die, but it's just, I don't know, it's so relaxing to just be able to play the game without worrying about it, you know? So we'll see if we can finish Disc 1 next week. It's a little bit of a push, but I also know where I'm going, so it's okay. Let's raid unless somebody else has a recommendation, I'm gonna raid Tic Tac, who is playing Shadow of the Colossus, trying to retake the time attack boss rush world record. He's had it a couple times in the last couple weeks, so yeah, I'm trying basically to sprint through the combat because I thought that would be more fun than me doing the combat, you know? Sure, okay, Tic Tac raid. Whoa, why did that happen? Slash raid. Tic Tac 12. Boop. Alright, so say hi to Tic Tac, wish him good luck when you get over there. Hopefully he's on a decent pace. If not, hopefully he picks one up soon. And I will be back next week. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend. And I'll see you next week. Bye!